with yourself, your business, and your clients, and when did the coronavirus start affecting yourself and your business and your daily life?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I would say we started noticing kind of an impact March 13th-ish, kind of that same time that everyone I think has been home since. So we started offering virtual appointments. We actually offer virtual appointments all the time. I have several clients in Spartanburg and Clemson that don't want to drive to our office in Halton Road. So we've always conducted sessions via HIPAA-approved Zoom. So it was actually really easy for us to switch to virtual. So we started offering virtual sessions, I think, on that Friday the 13th, and everyone took advantage of that. And then we went entirely virtual on Monday, I believe that was Monday the 16th. And we've been virtual since.
And being a dietitian yourself, what are some dangers of people being sheltering in place? What are some nutrition bad habits have you been noticing or seeing?
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot from clients around, anxiety around food or around emotional eating. So we've been working a lot with our clients just to say, it's okay to emotionally eat. Like, food is a coping mechanism, but we've been talking a lot with clients about having other coping mechanisms as well. So sometimes food is what you need, and sometimes getting outside of your house is what you need. So we've really been working with our clients a lot on finding those other coping mechanisms outside of food, and then also really focusing on meal planning and eating consistently throughout the day.
Is there any that you've noticed, I know this might be, hopefully this isn't a terrible thing to say, but is there a benefit to the fact that because of this virus, people are staying home and not eating out as much?
Yeah, that's an interesting question. I don't think that's a bad way to phrase it at all. I would say a lot of our clients and even our dietitians, we have 3 dietitians at the Brittany Jones Nutrition Group. We've all kind of seen this as an opportunity to kind of slow down and cook more. We've heard that from a lot of our clients, that they just kind of realized, that a lot of the excuses to not cook or meal plan are kind of thrown out the window now. And it's really given them an opportunity to hone in on that. And meal planning is at the core of our business. So really focusing on meal planning, so you can save money, so you can not go out of the house as much, so you can grocery shop for 2 weeks. That's been something I think a lot of clients have been seeing as an opportunity to really refine those skills, get some recipes under their belt that they're just really confident doing, those recipes that you can sit in the parking lot and be like, okay, I need this, this, this. Everyone's kind of getting those recipes down. So when everything kind of resumes normal, whatever that means, but when people go back to work, when kids go back to school or camp, that they can, quickly implement this because they've been practicing these habits. So I think a lot of people are seeing it as an opportunity.
Yeah. So so long term, this could be a benefit for those families that have now learned how to cook from home.
Yeah, exactly. And just kind of navigated all of this. And again, kind of seen it as an opportunity for movement and for cooking.
Right. Any advice for those that maybe aren't taking a really healthy route during this time?
Yeah, I have a couple of tips. One of which is meal planning, which I've mentioned a couple of times. So meal planning I would say is more important now than ever. And what a time to be focusing on this life skill. That is, oh, hey.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Work from home.
Yeah.
That is one of the best things to do right now. So you can, again, save money, and then you go to the store with a grocery list. We like to teach simple meal planning, and actually during this time, with this time where we've slowed down a little bit, it gave me an opportunity to create a course that I've been wanting to do forever. So wow. I made a course of how to simply meal plan, again, so you can get to the store, get your groceries for a couple of weeks, and have that flexible meal planning to kind of fall back on, give you some confidence in it. Another big tip I have is snacks. Make sure you're eating snacks. That really helps with grazing throughout the day, because that is something we're hearing a lot with that emotional eating is just grazing. So I really recommend planning for snacks throughout your day. So plan for a protein and a carb snack. I have lots of examples on my website and blog that I can send over, but that is a big, big tip of mine, is make sure that you're eating those throughout the day, because that will definitely help with that grazing. And then the last one is really just to have, joyful movement. I think we haven't gotten to touch on that yet, but that's something that's been coming up a lot with our clients is, gyms are closed. And yes, it was just announced that they're going to be open on the 18th, but not in the same way that we knew them before. So, I think really, again, taking this opportunity to find other movement that you might enjoy. Like I've had a lot of clients say that they love running outside as much as they love running on the treadmill, and they actually forgot that. Or they might say that they love hiking with their family, or biking, or getting into Zumba, or doing yoga at home. I've had a lot of clients that have taken this opportunity to try out new workouts at home, where it's a little bit less intimidating than going into like a studio. So definitely finding that joyful movement is going to be a great tip for right now too. Even with the gyms opening back up, still finding stuff you can do at home.
Perfect. What else do I need to ask? Anything else you want to add that I didn't ask you? I think you nailed it.
Yeah, I don't think so. The only other thing I wanted to mention is that we have our Mexican cooking class this Friday, our virtual cooking class with Plate 108. So I will say, you asked me in the beginning kind of how this affected business. When I had my team meeting in March, I think was that very next week, I kind of said to the girls, I was just like, you know what? Our goal for Q2 is just goodwill and support local. So that's really what we've been focusing on for Q2. So we have a really cool opportunity with Plate 108, which is actually also a registered dietitian-owned business, to do a virtual cooking class. So it's a cool way to kind of interact with clients and members of the community, support local. It's going to be a Mexican cooking class, which is very, very popular with our community. So we're going to have 5 different recipes that they're going to get. We're going to demo one. They drop off groceries to your house. A chef teaches you how to make it. And you also get some spices that you can have to make these recipes again. So it's a really cool opportunity to kind of collaborate with another business in the area, and we're super excited. It's this Friday, the 15th at 6:30 p.m. and you can go to our Facebook page, Brittany Jones Nutrition Group, and if you click on events, there's a register link there. I would share it, it's too long right now. It's just easier to go to Facebook.
That is awesome. Yeah, we almost had an existential crisis in our house because we ran out of cumin, and
oh yeah,
that's critical.
There's no substitute for cumin. There's nothing else that tastes like it.
No, we learned that the hard way. We tried garlic powder. We tried turmeric.
Yeah.
Nothing compares. It's too good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Brittany, thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah. Thanks so much for having me. This is awesome. And thanks for reaching out.